On where you are, you're either seeing bright blue sky like down the shore here. This is Margate. Look at this beautiful sunny day. But there are a few more clouds as you head further north thanks to a disturbance over the Great Lakes. So in the city, we just showed you, it's kind of overcast. There are people out on the slopes up at Big Boulder, but you can see a lot of the snow that fell was kind of compacted, and it's not really a word, but slushified from the rain that came through Tuesday night into Wednesday morning. Still enough snow that the skiers and snowboarders are out there enjoying what they can of the winter precipitation. That's really the only part of our region that has a decent amount of it still on the ground. In the city, it's kind of a mix of sun and clouds this morning. We will brighten up progressively as the day goes on, as a system over the Great Lakes moves away to the north. And it's relatively mild outside for the time of year. 42 degrees right now. That's pretty close to where we should be for our high today. And we're headed upwards into the upper 40s across the region. So planning out your day, just a few clouds around right now. More sun as the day goes on. Again, we'll brighten up. It's a beautiful afternoon to be out and about, and even tonight, not too cold. We'll see clear skies, temperatures in the low 40s. But we do have another next weather alert to tell you about tomorrow. So here's today. You can see the clouds in place basically from the city on north. As this system lifts north, it's going to take the cloud cover with it, and then we start to track our next system. It's over the Four Corners region right now. Very similar track to the last storm, but kind of the little brother, let's say, of the last storm, because it doesn't have as much rain. We're looking at a ½ to an inch and a half, gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour. Flooding and power outages possible thanks to everything being saturated. The good news, this comes in after your Friday evening commute. Coming up, we'll time it out hour by hour, and I'll tell you about some cold and maybe some snow next week. Natasha, back over to you.
All right, Kate, thank you.
The good news, again, it is looking like it's going to stay dry at least through much of the day tomorrow. Both commutes tomorrow will be dry out ahead of this next storm, so it could be a lot worse. This is not going to impact a weekday commute. It's not going to impact the kids getting to and from school, so that's good news. Today, we're drying out. We could use a little bit of a longer stretch of dry weather to really get these creeks and streams to recede, really get the lingering floodwaters to recede. We're not going to get that, but at least we get a day, maybe almost 2 days. You are seeing a lot of cloud cover out there from the city on north and west as the system moves through the Great Lakes. It will turn sunny out there today, but it's looking a little overcast. We're seeing breaks of blue sky on and off. Light winds, not a bad day. Next system arrives tomorrow night, likely by about 8 o'clock, with the worst of the impacts between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m., and then likely out of here by the time you wake up Saturday morning. Being honest, this is not a storm that on a normal day in a vacuum would probably warrant a next weather alert, because it's coming through after the commute, it's coming through overnight, and it's going to be in and out pretty quickly. And on a normal day, a ½ inch to an inch of rain wouldn't cause the threat for flooding concerns, but it is possible with this one just because of the way we've been soaked since December 1st, really, but certainly just this week on Tuesday with 2 to 4 inches of rain across much of the region. You get another ½ inch to an inch on top of that, and you will get the concern for flooding. So that's why we have issued a next weather alert for tomorrow night. Across the region today, we're looking at 49 in the city, 47 down the shore, 43 with clouds breaking for sun in the Lehigh Valley. The shore is already bright and sunny, so all depends on where you are. This system to the north is going to stay to the north. It is going to be clearing out. We've got clouds, again, breaking up as the day goes on. Here's our next storm. Again, a very similar path to the last one. It doesn't dig as deep to the Gulf of Mexico, it doesn't strengthen as much, it doesn't pull in quite as much moisture, and it's a faster moving storm. So all of that will limit the impacts that this storm has on us, which is good news, because if we got another one like the last one, we'd be talking about massive amounts of flooding. This one's a quick hitter, so you can see where it will be midday tomorrow. Here's some good news. As we get toward 5, 6 o'clock, as the evening commute is underway, it's still dry. Clouds are going to be increasing, but you should get your commutes done with. And if you can get home, get on the couch and kind of just stay in and hunker down through the storm, you will miss most of it. 10 p.m. Friday. Any Friday night plans, make sure you've got the rain gear, because it is going to be pouring at 10 o'clock. Waves of heavy rain moving through 11, midnight, and that will continue until about 2 a.m. That's when we start to clear it out. Now, winds will be strong as well, especially down the shore, but by the time you wake up Saturday morning, this is out of here, and much like yesterday, it's just going to turn progressively colder and windier through the day. So a general ½ inch to an inch and a half, with some locally higher amounts possible toward the Poconos with this storm. And then we warm up out ahead of it, and temperatures crash behind it. We'll see temps only in the 20s and 30s next week, which sets the stage for another system we're watching. Details still kind of murky. It's looking like Monday night into Tuesday, though. We may see some light snow or snow showers at least. I'll have more on that coming up. Natasha, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Kate, thank you so much.